Lately, Jongpil met a certain person quite often, but their first encounter is when a few weeks ago, someone bumped into him, making him fell into the fountain. Someone who bump into him don't even apologize and walk away, making Jongpil feel upset and scream to that person and say the person should apologize to him, especially since all of his archive and papers are thrown everywhere. But the man with pink hair that bumped into him didn't even look at him and take a call from his phone. The weird thing is, he didn't only shown him once unforgettable event, but several times. He keep bumping into him everywhere since he have a bright pink hair, so it's so easy to notice him. At school, restaurants, library, and many more. Jongpil start to wonder if the man start following him, since he had some doubts since they also encounter outside school area. He keep wondering, but if the think again, that might be intentional. Things can happen. One day, in the campus, the lecture just finish and everyone start to getting ready, leave the room while some people start entering the classroom. Jongpil take off his hoodie and think that he didn't know anyone in this class. As he scan around the room, he noticed the popple in the front, looking fresh and full of spirit, which means they are the first class. He wonder if there are any returning students like him in this class since he is already in his senior life. Now he start to regret that he must repeat the same class. He should have listened carefully back then. Jongpil himself don't understand why do he is always get and F in writing classes. Well, it can't be helped since he is busy sleeping, and then he got an F so he need to repeat again. He begged the professor and picked the afternoon class so he shouldn't miss any classes this time. He rubbed his head violently, thinking how stupid he was. Just then, someone bumped into his elbow, and instantly Jongpil turned his head. He feel annoyed. Turns out the one who bumped into him is a pretty girl with light brown hair. She immediately apologized to him and tell him that his bag is too big, so she accidentally bumped into him. As he realized that it's pretty girl, Jongpil instantly become nice and said that anyone could make mistake with a sparkling smile. The girl looked so relieved, while her friend looked into Jongpil with a side eyes. The girl then smile as she nod politely to Jongpil. He think that she is really cute and friendly. He start daydreaming that if he get a girlfriend, he think that girl would be nice. Since she is cute, small, and also polite. She think that maybe having a relationship with someone younger than him will be okay. His daydream interrupted with a shriek from the females calling Jae-hyung. When he take a look, the girl is clinging into the man that he really now. That man is the one that bumped into him several times. He remember one again when he fell into the fountain, screaming B, and complaining that how can he leave so casually after making Jongpil fell into the water like that. He keep calling and screaming, but that pink-haired man is still on his phone. He can remember really well that annoying person with that pink hair. He can't believe that they are in the same class. The man said to the light brown-haired girl that he have work to do today, making the girl a bit disappointed. He grims as he think why now he listening to her while he get ignored. He can't believe that he is the freshman. They keep running into each other, so if he ever stalk him, he will never forgive it. Suddenly that pink-haired man look into Jongpil, notice him staring at him. He's shocked when that pink-haired hair notice him at staring at him for quite some time. Suddenly, he smile at Jongpil brightly, just like a Korean idol do to his fans. Seeing that makes Jongpil shocked and feel shiver all around his body. He can't help but curse from his mind. He keep looking the encounter between the cute light brown-haired girl with him with angry feelings. These days, when people make eye contact, they will ignore or pretend that it never happened. He keep looking at them that now sitting in the front row. The pink-haired man asked the girl if that's someone she meet often while looking to Jongpil's side. They do realize that Jongpil is staring at them with such look and making them kinda uncomfortable. He think that is quite annoying. It feels like he's losing if he the first one to say something, so he will ignore him for the time being. He must try not to get involved with that crazy guy, and he should have been more careful from the beginning, though. Then he got a chat, saying that he forgot about his laptop, and turns out his laptop have mixed up with Lee Seon, and he asked him to meet at the chicken restaurants. He feel that Lee Seon, which is his cousin, being not funny at all right now, since he is the one who made the mistake. But still, he go to the chicken restaurants he mentioned in the chats. He come inside and think that he have to stop by his home today, so he will just quickly grab his laptop and go quietly from there as soon as possible. When he look around, His cousin noticed him and called Jong-pil to come into their seat. Jong-pil planned to just grab the laptop and then go failed immediately as Lee Seon called him with such energetic voice. Lee Seon grabbed Jong-pil's hands and say it's been a while. He asked Jong-pil to sit with him, pulling him to his side. Jong-pil looks a bit annoyed and think that he don't really have the time. Someone asked if Jong-pil is there and also ask him to come sit with them right now, grabbing a drink or two. Can't reject such forceful invitation. Jong-pil sit and said that he didn't come to play around today since he only come for his laptop only. He take a sip of the beer. Lee Seon, who already drunk, telling Jong-pil to drink more, and everyone is laughing with such sight. Lee Seon act like he is the older brother, while the truth he is the younger one. Someone then said to leave the Keese alone since he have been chasing after Lee Seon for a long time. Lee Seon keep teasing him and offering him more beer. Lee Seon complained that he is usually the bastard, and he just come in there to pick up his laptop. But Lee Seon is too drunk to keep up the serious conversation. He want to get some air and hope that he will play with him. Suddenly someone calling Lee Seon and said that Daeyoung Nuna is calling him urgently. Finally Lee Seon release his hands from Jong-pil. That cousin of him spill the beer into his clothes. Seems like someone is also coming since they are welcoming another person. But Jong-pil feel like he know the name that been called by them. It's Jae-hyung. As he try to look at the newly welcomed person and tilt his head, he can't believe his eyes since it's the pink-haired person that he really hate, and will come he meet him again and again. The pink-haired man notice him staring at him, but he didn't say anything for a while as Jong-pil think that he's such unlucky today. In that restaurant, everyone is chatting, but Jae-hyung feels that he think that he gonna die out of boredom. Maybe he should go out and check the time for now. He have to call someone in moderation today. Someone called Jae-hyung, which make him look up and hide his phone. His phone asks if he did something to the senior or not, since the person sitting on that table keeps seeing at him angrily. The other one also added, so that's why he had been staring at this side for so long. Jae-hyung replied that he doesn't know what did he do, while the girl in front of him say, Jae-hyung, to tell her since that's a face she never seen before. The boy with brown hair said that person is all the sled dog, making everyone in the room suddenly go silent, didn't know how to respond. He explained that Senior had a bad sense of inferiority towards handsome people. He is envious of his classmate and also handsome juniors. On top of that, he always spread rumors about them and arguing on a party. Jae-hyung only silent as he heard all of that, while someone continue that he might be severely bullied. They start to hate Jong-pil so much and now understand why he keep looking at Jae-hyung. Jae-hyung look at Jong-pil and grab his glass. The rumors could be right, but that's not possible. Then he noticed that Jong-pil stand up to go to the bathroom. He looked quite drunk as he rubs his eyes several times, his steps quite staggering since he is not sober at all. Jae-hyung notice it and keep looking, thinking about something. He then put his glass back into the table. He think to check him out right now, and he going to the bathroom also. In the bathroom, we can see Jong-pil stand in front of the wastafel and saying that he is dizzy at the moment. He only tried to drink but totally swept away now. This time Lee Seon didn't even come back after taking his call. He keep thinking about his laptop and how can he submit his assignments if he can't get his laptop back. Jong-pil then wash his face, try to sober up and think that he will just leave and then rest. He believed that the assignment can be sent tomorrow. Then someone come to the bathroom as he keep talking to himself like that. He open his eyes, notice that someone coming and wipe his face. He can't believe that the man coming is that annoying pink-haired guy. It's not even surprising at this point seeing him, so he think that he have to go quietly. He start to walk away, but suddenly a hand was slammed into the wall in front of him, blocking his way. The pink-haired man call him Senior with a low tone, making Jong-pil jolted. The pink-haired man, Jae-hyun, said that he have a question for him, so he need to ask him something. Jong-pil looks scared as he think that maybe Jae-hyung will bully him or maybe beat him up. The unexpected thing that Jong-pil never think. Jae-hyung ask if maybe Jong-pil interested in him. They both become silent with such ridiculous question. Jong-pil can't believe his eyes and think what kind of bullshit is that. He can only ask Jae-hyung with what does he mean. But Jae-hyung folded his arms and said that he know that he stare at him secretly all day. But Jong-pil feel the same way since he feel that it's the other way around. He feel that Jae-hyung is the one making eye contact at him this whole time and even follow him around. Jae-hyung smiles suspiciously and claims that he never do that. He feel confused, so he said that he will try something else. He grabbed Jong-pil by his collar and asked if he is excited about him or not, with such flirtatious look. Jae-hyung then closes his distance towards Jong-pil, make him taken aback, but he couldn't move at all since Jae-hyung is way much stronger than him. Jae-hyung really do kiss his kips for real. What does this mean? He try to push him away, but Jong-pil don't even have strength on his body right now. Jae-hyung know about that and believe that Jong-pil can't run away even if he tried. Jae-hyung making his body closer and closer to Jong-pil and keep rubbing his feet. Jong-pil start to lose his breath and starting to get dizzy because of Jae-hyung kisses. Until finally, Jong-pil managed to bite his lips, and Jae-hyung release his lips and also his hands. But the thing is, Jong-pil feeling aroused by Jae-hyung kisses, and Jae-hyung wipe his bloody lips because of Jong-pil. While Jong-pil looked so messy as his cheek flushed, his breath got uneven. Jae-hyung released Jong-pil and he checked that if Jong-pil is aroused by him or not, making sure if he has interest in him. He just smirked while Jong-pil complained to Jae-hyung and don't understand why he suddenly kissed him like that. Jae-hyung just answer that he don't even know, but he already doing that kind of thing for a long time. Still, with his plain face, he said that maybe he's keep doing that because he already seen something like that since he was a kid. He also explained that he tend to notice things that other people don't. Jong-pil don't understand what he mean by that and getting angry. Jae-hyung waved his hands and said that he will go first, so he asked Jong-pil to clean his mess and then get out from the bathroom also. Jong-pil don't understand what he mean by the mess until he looked down and noticed that he is aroused. Jong-pil screamed to Jae-hyung and said that he is such a pervert, while Jae-hyung just smile and seems to enjoy this situation. Water pouring from the shower is heard, and after some time, Jae-hyung come out from the bathroom. He just finished showering and now try to wipe his wet hair with a towel in his hands. Suddenly someone hug him from behind and welcome him that just finished washed up. The one who hugged him, a girl with long hair, she said that he should wake her up if he already wake up so they could take a bath together. She then looked at Jae-hyung's face and noticed that he looks super handsome with his hair down like that, just like an idol in the television or internet. Jae-hyung didn't reply to all of that since he tried to remember this girl name. He slept with her without even remembering her name. The girl keep complimenting him and saying that whatever Jae-hyung, he will look so handsome since he already handsome no matter what. She then realized something when staring at Jae-hyung's face. There is a wound in Jae-hyung's lip, so she asked about that. Jae-hyung didn't realize it until she mentioned about it. She wondered if she did that in spur of the moment, and maybe she mistakenly torn his lips while they are kissing. But Jae-hyung remember when and where he got that wound. At the restaurant bathroom, he tried to flirt with Jong-pil and ask if he is interested in him while grabbing his collar. While he kissing him hard, he suddenly feel pain in his lips. Jong-pil bite him. After remembering about that accident, Jae-hyung smirk and now understand where he got the wound on his lips. The girl still looking at Jae-hyung with flushed face and grabbing his bathrobe, she tried to get closer. Jae-hyung suddenly realized that he brought the girl into this place because this girl seems a bit resembles Jong-pil a little bit since she has slightly pointed eyes. The girl look at Jae-hyung, smiling with her pink cheek, to ask him to date her since they seems compatible. She clap her hands as she think they are dating will be a really good idea. She looks excited. Jae-hyung mumbling that she looks nothing like him at all. Hearing that makes the girl taken aback, and suddenly Jae-hyung tell her to leave his place immediately. Not only once, but twice, he said to her leave his place now. The girl didn't believe what she just heard and start screaming and complaining why he suddenly behaved like that. But Jae-hyung managed to shove her and close the door, as he do that he sigh and feels so crappy. Jae-hyung look at the mirror, looking at his wounded lips. Indeed, the wound look visible and it's a bit torn, ruining his handsome face. Now, Jae-hyung start thinking that Jong-pil always looking at him like he is going to pierce through him, but it was fun to stare each other as if they were going to kill each other when they made eye contact. Now he is looking forward to it, and he wonder what kind of expression he will make when he run into him from now on. This will be fun, and he might be no need to take random girls home anymore. While on the other hand, Jong Pil keep remembering that kissing scene in the bathroom, and he keeps saying that he don't like it. The way the floors are oddly sticky and stick to the soles of his shoes as Jae-hyung kissing him. Also in front of the walls where the paint crumbles. The fact that the one who corners him to the wall is his male junior. All of them. Everything about it feels so unpleasant to him. Especially when he remembered Jae-hyung's smirking face. But on top of that, the worst part is that he got carried away by the kisses and he let Jae-hyung touch his body. Then Jong Pil wake up from his sleep, screaming that Jae-hyung should never touch him. His breath become heavy as he wake up and sit on his bed, trying to control himself at this very moment. After a few moments, he keep thinking if all of that was a dream or reality, but he pretty sure that at that time they really kissing at the bathroom. Jong Pil grit the sheets as he remembered that those disgusting kisses is his first kiss, and he did it with a male on top of that. This is really crazy, and he can't believe all of this happened to him. He closes his eyes with his and wondering why do he keep having that kind of dream as he's sobbing. It must be really shocking thing, so he subconsciously keep thinking about that. But he try to get back into the reality, as he know that his attendance is at risk, so he have to go to the class today. If not, he might repeat for another year. All he can hope, he didn't meet with him anymore, and he don't want to run into him. Sunny day in the university. The sky is colored bright blue with cloud walking slowly across the sky. Such a good weather today. But Jong Pil didn't think the same way as everyone do as he now coming into the university wearing a thick vest and also green frog hat covering his face. As he entered the room, lecturer just said that he will begin the class. Jong Pil tried to enter the room in a rush to avoid attention, but his fashion today making everyone looking at him instead. Jong Pil sit in the back and they came in the right time since the class is just starting. Even though he feel this is quite uncomfortable, he will do this for a while. Now he's scanning the room to find that pink-haired guy. He spot him sit in the front row, and he feel happy since they sit far away from each other. When he look at Jae-hyung, he turn his head and look at him. This makes him feel upset again since he notice him. He try to hide himself by hiding behind the table, but of course that doesn't work. He feel flustered since he's suddenly turning his back all of a sudden. He hoped that Jae-hyung didn't notice him, and he wonder if he has an eyes behind his back or something, since he always managed to notice him. The way Jae-hyung stares at him make he feel like he's staring by a ghost. He looks so panicked, and Jae-hyung noticed Jong Pil looking so panicked and tell that he is such an idiot deep down in his heart. He smirk that how come Jong Pil hiding like that, and how come he think that Jae-hyung can't see him if he does that. He is not a kid that can be easily fooled. After some time, the lecture finally end, and the lecturer said that concludes the class so everyone can leave the classroom now. The students start chattering. Someone asks his friends that if he want to go eat him while the other ask to go together through the front date in such trivial conversation, while Jong Pil looking alone, siding in his chair. Jong Pil raise his head and feels so relieved that Jae-hyung just left the classroom. He talked to himself and wondering why do he need to avoid him for the first place since he didn't do anything wrong to him. He sigh as he think that the one who should feeling wary and apologetic is Jae-hyung. Suddenly someone behind him saying that he is right and why is he avoiding him. That voice sounds so familiar and make Jong Pil flinch and feeling shiver all over his body suddenly. Someone from behind him grabbed his head and took his hat away from him. Of course it is Jae-hyung. He then put the weird gat into his head and complaining about the shitty design. Jong Pil can't believe that Cha Jae-hyung is coming back to the classroom and immediately ask him in panic what he really want for him and why he always follow him all over the place. Jae-hyung smile at him, and he said that he was just wondering if he went home safely after that day, and also he asked how did he take care of his erection at that time. Hearing that makes Jong Pil kinda taken aback and try to ask what he really mean. Jae-hyung didn't beat around the bush and ask if he just wait until that thing calmed down, or he jerk off sneakily in the toilet by himself. He say all of that in such mocking face and keep making funny gestures. Jong Pil can't hide his expression and shock anymore as he heard that and feeling like a thunder strike him. Jong Pil turn away from Jae-hyung and complain that he will never do that in such a public place, with his ears also becoming red. Jae-hyung chuckles and said that it was too bad, and then start to reach Jong Pil with his hands slowly. After that, He grabbed Jong Pil face with his hands so he look at his face. He asked Jong Pil where are him looking at, since he must look into the person he is talking to. Jae Hyung said that he need Jong Pil to learn manner a bit more. Jong Pil start to think that this is starting to get back. He start to struggle from Jae Hyung and ask him to let go of him now. But no matter how many times Jong Pil complaining to Jae Hyung, he just smile and laugh a bit, as if he found it really amusing to him. Maybe because of the dream Jong Pil had in the morning, or maybe because it overlapped with the memories from the past time, but all of that make him become more wary and also conscious to all of Jae Hyung action. Now Jae Hyung lift up Jong Pil face with his hand, holding his chin slowly, while Jong Pil cannot move or avoid his eyes from Jae Hyung. Still with handsome smile, Jae Hyung said that strangely he always attracted to the person who hates him. Jong Pil closes his eyes tightly, getting ready to what might comes to him. Once again, Jae Hyung start leaning into him once again and almost kiss him just like the last time. Jong Pil try to avoid it, and he can't have him doing that again and in the lecture hall, such public place. But the green hat that Jae Hyun wear bump into Jong Pil hat. The kiss failed. Then Jong Pil realized that how come he closes his eyes just now and not just slap him or just go instead, he don't understand himself. Jae Hyung then tell Jong Pil to forget all about this and they can do it next time. But now Jong Pil push him and tell him to get away from him. He also mock him as a pervert and he don't understand why Jae Hyung keep doing all of those things to him. He stands up and asks if the other guys know that Jae Hyung do this kind of stuff. He also tell him not to talk to him ever again. Otherwise he will make him unable to lift his face proudly like that again. Jong Pil dash away from the lecture room immediately, leaving Jae Hyung alone. But the thing is, Jae Hyung smile with this and excall him that he like it, when Jong Pil get mad at him and also glare at him like that. But it's a little annoying when Jong Pil run away from him. He then pick up the hat that fell into the ground while mumbling that Jong Pil and Sun Bayanim were senior. He smell the hat as he said that he really want Jong Pil to cry and becoming messy just like last time, but he wants more. In the studio, someone is calling his aunt saying that he was busy with the assignment last time so he couldn't visit. While holding the canvas in his hand, he continued that he will visit her today and he will go together with Jong Pil this time. It was Lee Seon. While Lee Seon is talking on the phone, the clumsy Jong Pil make a smiley plushie keep bouncing coming and back, creating some noise, disturbing the calls. The plushie fell and rolling into the floor, inside the undertable. Finally, Lee Seon finish his call as he keep looking at the clumsy cousin of him. He turn off his phone and looking at Jong Pil in silent. His face looks grim. He must be really angry at the moment. Realizing that, Jong Pil immediately apologized to him and grabbed the plushie back to his hands. Lee Seon complaining that he will see him later when they go to their auntie's house, so why he is doing useless thing like that and coming into his department studio instead. Once again, Jong Pil can only apologize to Lee Seon for the clumsy thing he do, and he really aware that Lee Seon wants a calm space as he paint. Lee Seon tell him to go to the library and not to cause trouble in the studio, but Jong Pil didn't want to do that because he's afraid that he might run into the jerk Jae Hyung. Jong Pil looking a bit hesitate and fidgeting to find the right way to answer Lee Seon. The cousin of him notice him being weird like that. He mentioned that Jong Pil is acting really weird these days and wants to ask about his condition. But when he about to do that, a girl suddenly come into the studio and call him while opening the door with a bang. She then said that Professor Hyo wants everyone in the club to gather on the 3rd floor right now. Lee Seon feeling a bit shocked as the sudden call and get ready to leave the studio. The girl nod. Lee Seon said that he will come back as soon as possible. He also tell Jong Pil not to touch any of other people's work, doing anything stupid and just sit in silent or else he will kick him out. Before leaving, Lee Seon look into Jong Pil once again and repeat to him to not do anything weird and just stay still. The girl who see Lee Seon being so stren is a bit taken aback while Jong Pil become upset and said that he understands so Lee Seon can leave right now. Jong Pil gets so irritated with how Lee Seon act and told him to take a look at himself nicely since he is the one who's strange these days, and Lee Seon didn't even go back to his room because he have been busy hanging out these days. After penting out like that, he sigh, and now the room feels so quiet, since he is the only one in the studio right now. He feel bored now, so he might to check out some paintings in the room. He then stand up and start walking around to check the paintings. He don't even know what those people have drew, but it looks cool and quite aesthetic. He start to wonder how is everyone able to paint such large pictures, so amazing. He then turn his eyes to the next painting and notice something. There is an maybe unfinished painting. It could be a town or maybe a forest with snow falling from the sky. Still, it looks so beautiful and amazing. He put his fingers on his chin and start thinking that the painting must be unfinished work, and try to guess the result, while admiring the work. He start to wonder who drew this kind of painting. He try to search for a clue, but he's pretty sure that it must be a great artist. He imagine a pretty girl with long and silky hair. The person who painted this is a beautiful and has that flowery vibes art students. Maybe it's an art student Nuna or something like that. He start to imagining. Well, at least that what he think as the viewer who enjoy this art. Then he try to look around the canvas since the painter's name should be written somewhere. He then notice a handwriting behind the canvas, feeling happy that he finally found it. It's a pink sticky notes, and written in there is the name of a person he hated the most right now, Cha Jae-hyung. He stood in silence for a few moments, still didn't believe of what he sees with his own eyes. Then he becomes shocked and yelling, can't believe that the amazing painting is from Cha Jae-hyung hand stroke. The painting slipping from his hands, and he just realized what he just did. He tried to save the painting. In the other room, the professor with happy smile talking and saying that Jae-hyung finally turning into young adult that he reached 20 years old. Jae-hyung entered this college as a top student back then, making him really proud. Hearing that makes Jae-hyung smile and show his best polite side to the professor. The professor also tried to ask him about him having a solo exhibition at a big gallery in the winter. Jae-hyung nodded as he said it's his plan for now. His mother used to hold her exhibition in the same place. He asked the other professor, named Mr. Park, to go together and see the exhibition when the time comes. Jae-hyung, still in his polite smile, saying that he is being grateful with that kind professor. The professor continued that Jae-hyung is always doing well at whatever he is doing, so he always looking forward to it. There are so many talented people in his department this year, and they keep praising the students. Little thing they didn't know, Jae-hyung is clenching his fist this whole time while hearing their conversation. After some time, the door is banging open loudly. Jae-hyung enter the room with gloomy and such bad mood. He keeps swearing and black aura seems surrounding him this time. He start to climb the stairs as the think that things don't change much in the college, and did he going to listen to the story of his mom art gallery again elsewhere after this. The exhibition congratulatory wreath, and then their empty complimentary is so useless, they are probably don't even interested in his painting. He only need a reasonable signboard. The professor purpose are so clear, and that make him feel so sick. He already annoyed enough because of that Jongpil Sunbenim keep avoiding, and this add to make his mood worsen. He think that Jongpil runs way much faster than he thought, and he is not even a squirrel. He then opened the studio while thinking that he don't know how to keep him from running away from him. As he entered the room, he noticed a loud crash followed by a yell from a voice that he recognized most. As expected, he see the Sunbenim he really want to see most. Jongpil sit down with a canvas in his hand, looking panic as he said that the canvas is torn up now, and what will he do about all of that? He should have never touched the canvas from the first place. Jae-hyung coming closer and called Jongpil, he asked what is he doing in the studio since he is not the part of the art club. Jongpil is so shocked when he turned his head and Jae-hyung standing behind him. This time he got scared for other reason. He broke Jae-hyung panting, and he feels so sorry but also got really scared. Jae-hyung noticed and looked to the painting in Jongpil hands. It's his painting. Jongpil start to panicking and try to explain and mumbling something useless, while Jae-hyung looking at him in silence. Jongpil sit, hung his head down since he feels so sorry. He apologized to Jae-hyung and he said that he accidentally tripped over the easel and that makes the canvas torn. Jae-hyung said that it's fine, but Jongpil didn't hear that as he keep apologizing to him. He continued that he will take a responsibility and compensate Jae-hyung somehow. His body is trembling. He asked Jae-hyung to solve it just between themselves so it won't be a huge deal among all of them. Hearing his plea makes Jae-hyung thinking something must be fell from heaven and hear his prayer. Jung-pil keep begging Jae-hyung, while Jae-hyung start to plot something in his head from this wonderful mess. Jae-hyung finally finds a way to keep Jung-pil Sunbaenim to keep him around Jae-hyung. He formed an evil smile, then said that he will give an offer to Jung-pil. After some time, Jung-pil still sit on the floor, while now Jae-hyung sitting on the chair, crossing his legs and put his hand on his cheek. Jung-pil don't understand why and how can he is that unclucky, and he can't believe this is the painting that will be used for the exhibition. He will be in trouble for sure. If it's like that, Lee Seon, who lets other students enter the studio, will surely get into the trouble for real. Jung-pil keepin' cursing himself, and tell how can himself is that stupid. Jae-hyung called Jung-pil in a low tone, almost intimidating him. Jung-pil look at Jae-hyung immediately as he call him, but Jae-hyung just tell him to sit comfortably, and he no need to kneel himself like that. Jung-pil try to brush it off as he said that it feel more comfortable for him to sit like that, but deep down he feel that this is really hurting his pride. Jae-hyung just answer with okay, and then proceed to ask about his responsibility about the painting. Jung-pil flinch as he heard a word responsibility. Jae-hyung look at him with a smile and said that Jung-pil will take a responsibility, also compensate for the painting, but he wonder if he have a lot of money since his painting is quite expensive. Hearing that with slow voice, Jung-pil can only answer that right now he don't have much money since he is still student. Hearing that, Jae-hyung smile while tapping his cheek, his face radiating, but Jung-pil don't understand what he mean by that, and he ask what Jae-hyung want him to do. Still, with his bright smile, Jae-hyung simply answer that all he want is a kiss. Jung-pil feel like struck by lightning once again as he heard that. It feels like his nightmare all this time becoming real. Then Jae-hyung repeat again that all that he want is a kiss, while Jung-pil still speechless hearing that. He keep wondering if he heard all of that right. He then try to clarify if he heard that right, and is Jae-hyung being serious right now or not. Jae-hyung said that he is being serious right now, and wonder if that's hard for him to do that. Then Jae-hyung's face becomes serious as he said that if Jung-pil didn't like it, then he don't have to do Yut, since it's actually not entirely his fault. In the first place, it's the department's security fault, and the atmosphere of the studio itself are the problems, so they have to consider that as well. Hearing that sends some chills to Jung-pil. As Jung-pil become panicked and stands up, Jae-hyung smiles since that what he wants from Jung-pil. He laugh inside his heart while enjoying his face. Jung-pil must be afraid because things might get bigger. Then Jae-hyung stand up. He don't think Jung-pil can give him a kiss considering his personality. He then asks Jung-pil to go right now, but he know that he can control him with this momentum from now on, so he feels satisfied already. But Jung-pil suddenly scream and ask Jae-hyung to wait until a loud crash heard. Jung-pil kissed Jae-hyung's temple, his face flushed, and he grabbed Jae-hyung's shoulder so tight. After some time, he keep his lips in his temple like that and finally release it. After that, he mumbling that this should be enough while wiping his lips with his palm. Seeing that makes Jae-hyung smile more brightly as he think that this is beyond his expectation and this is so funny. Then he grabbed Jung-pil's hand and said that he is not a kid that happy with a kiss on the temple only. He then slammed Jung-pil into nearby table as he said that Jung-pil just barely putting his lips on his forehead only, and that can't be counted as a kiss. Jung-pil getting angry with Jae-hyung and ask what he really doing now, but Jae-hyung simply ask how could he make such a face like that to him. Then Jae-hyung called Jung-pil with Sunbaenim with such cold and stern voice. He then grabbed his collar as he said that Jung-pil is the On-woo who started all of this. His breath start to get heavy. Jung-pil become wary and he can't believe what he just heard. He start to drop some cold sweat. Unexpected thing happen in the art department studio as people chatting and walk past the studio. None of them know that inside the studio there are two males kissing while touching each other. It's Jung-pil and Jae-hyung. Jae-hyung is kissing Jung-pil so passionately, while without realizing it, Jung-pil now circle his arms around Jae-hyung's neck, savoring the kisses. As their lips part ways, Jae-hyung said that he have though about this before, but his body is way too sensitive as a man. Just with some kisses, Jung-pil already blushing so hard and get so aroused. Jae-hyung keep teasing Jung-pil several times, and of course he try to resist, but at the same time Jung-pil also feeling the pleasure that he never experienced before. In the end, Jong Pil give up to the pleasure, and he even make Jae-hyung's shirt got dirty because of him. Jae-hyung didn't stop there as he keep caressing Jong Pil and kisses him, saying that Jong Pil should be patient since it will be over soon. Jong Pil feeling weird all over his body. They are not doing intercourse at the moment, but the pleasure is same as doing that. When they are doing such activities, suddenly there are voices outside, and Jong Pil realized it. He snapped. The people voice sounds quite close as they are talking about the assignment. Hearing that makes Jong Pil feel really panic since he feel that they are coming this way. He then tell Cha Jae-hyun to stop all of that since there are people outside. In the other side, Lee Seon and his art student members finally finish with their meeting with the professor. A junior asked if Lee Seon already finished his work, but Lee Seon haven't finished it since he have been a little busy these days, so he haven't done it. But the junior said that there is not much time left until the deadline, so he really need to finish his work now. Lee Seon realized that the junior got the point, and he have to go back to the studio now. The junior who admire him asked to pull an all-nighter together, but Lee Seon said that he already have plans for today, so he can't do that. After entering the PIN number, Lee Seon opened the art studio door and asked the junior to do that together next time. He then tried to greet Jong Pil, who should be alone at that moment. But he looked surprised when he looked inside the art studio. He wonder why Cha Jae-hyun in the studio right now. Jae-hyun is putting his broken painting back to its place and greet Lee Seon politely. Lee Seon asked what's happening since he didn't usually come to the studio. He just replied that he just dropping by for once. The junior who noticed Jae-hyun looks excited, since he basically is the stars in the art department. Then they suddenly realized that the canvas is torn, and they become panic as they sees that. The junior asking what actually happening since the art will be useful the exhibition gallery. Jae-hyun smiling and said that the painting is just still in rough sketch, so it's all right. Hearing that makes Lee Seon feel quiet anxious, since he suspect that the culprit must be Jong Pil. He tried to hint positive that Kim Jong Pil didn't cause trouble once again. He then asked Jae-hyun if he sees someone in the studio. When Jae-hyun turned, Lee Seon explained that the person he mentioned is the one with a gray hoodie. Jae-hyun suddenly remember a few moments ago. He give a paper containing his phone number and give it to Jong Pil. He asked why Jae-hyun giving his phone number. All Jae-hyun wants him to keep in touch with him and never avoid him anymore from now on. Jong Pil feel a bit hesitant, but the beggars cannot be chosen. He just nod and agree with Jae-hyun. He don't want to cause more trouble. After remembering all of that, Jae-hyun just smiled to Lee Seon and said that he didn't know the person he mentioning just now. Jae-hyun said when he came inside, no one was there, but Lee Seon still feeling a bit anxious. Lee Seon keep looking at Jae-hyun, feeling worried, but Jae-hyun just act like usual as the junior complaining about someone who opened the door. Jae-hyun said that he will close it. Lee Seon feel something weird and try to push a little bit more. He asked where the hell did that man go, and he thought Jong Pil were gonna wait and go to Ant House together. Lee Seon grabbed his phone and called Jong Pil, while on the other side, Jong Pil's smartphone is vibrating in the floor. Jong Pil is now taking a shower in his room, try to please himself while taking a bath. He's still feeling that this is definitely weird. He keep remembering how Jae-hyun keep touching him and calling that his body is way too sensitive and complimenting his soft skin. He don't even know himself why he feel that it's so tickling. He try to please himself as he keep remembering Cha Jae-hyun's touch. The light-browned hair is seen running in the hallway since she think that we will be late if she didn't run. That girl is named Mina and greeted by the other girl. She opened the door and tried to catch her breath and feeling glad that she's not late yet. As she entered the room, she starts scanning the room to get a good seat and looking for Jae-hyun. Finally, he spot Jae-hyun since his hair is bright pink, making him stand out from the crowd. She run away happily towards Jae-hyun, and she feel that she is really lucky that she might sit beside him. She look at Jae-hyun and ask him to sit together, but before she can finish her sentence, she noticed that he already sit with the annoying senior from the back then. They look quite close when try quarrel, just like a lover. The senior complained that Jae-hyun should take his hand off from him, while Jae-hyun said that he really liked touching his hair because he feel like touching some puppy. Mina is taken aback since he feel like Jae-hyun ignore her just now, and she feel like they made eye contact just now, but she feel that she must have been mistaken. Someone called her name and told her to come. It's the friend with short hair. Mina walked towards her and saying thans. The girl said that the senior and Jae-hyung already sitting together lately, and they seems close. She wonder if they are close, since they seem to get along really well. Mina just painfully answer that she's not really sure about that. In Jong-pil's desk, he think that his mandatory class is ruined and he really want to run away. But if he don't attend this class, he won't be able to graduate from university. But does that mean he have to attend the class and sit next to Cha Jae-hyung all the time? It's so hard for him, to be honest. Jong-pil took a glance at Jae-hyung, who seems to be focused on the lecture right now. He wonder why do we keep being controlled by Jae-hyung, he wonder. Jae-hyung noticed that Jong-pil is staring at him and asked if he has something to say to him. And why did he secretly peeking at him? Jong-pil flinched and say that he didn't do that. Then Jong-pil sigh and ask, that do they really have to keep doing all of things like that? Jae-hyung look at Jong-pil and he continue that he told him to keep getting in touch with him, but he didn't syad that they have to sit together while taking a class. Jae-hyung smirking and asked if Jong-pil hates it, but Jong-pil immediately denied that he hated, but he also didn't like it. Then the lecture finally ended. Jae-hyung said that it can't be helped then, the story about his painting might get leaked, and that makes Jong-pil shocked. He didn't have any other choice and grab his bag, agreeing while saying that it's fine if they keep sitting each other like that. He suddenly realized that he is being controlled by this man because of the painting, purely his mistakes. As Jong-pil stand up, Jae-hyung also stand up and said that they are going for dinner since he don't have class after this. Hearing that makes Jong-pil wonder, how come he know his schedule from the first place? When Jae-hyung asks if there is something that Jong-pil can't eat, suddenly someone calling him with his full name. Jong-pil look at the direction, and the one who called Jae-hyung is Mina, waving her hand. Jae-hyung turn his head and call Mina back and ask what she want to do with him. He said it with his template smile. Jong-pil noticed that this girl is the freshman that she met a while ago and smack his face with her face. The weird thing is, suddenly Jae-hyung stand in front of Jong-pil as if he is protecting him while Mina is confused with this act. Mina then said that she have something that she wants to give it to Jae-hyung. She then grab her bag and then pick a bag of cookies. She said that she baked some cookies today and she wants to give him some. Jae-hyung receive it saying thank you and promise he will eat it well. Looking at it makes Jong-pil feel so happy and also envious since he never had homemade cookies before. After giving the cookies, Mina with blushed face tell them that she will leave the classroom first and saying goodbye to Jae-hyung. Mina looks so happy and excited when Jae-hyung receive her cookies. Jong-pil, with amused and feeling admired, ask if Jae-hyung often get this kind of thing like sweets and gifts. Jae-hyung nod and agree that he often get it from the girls. Jong-pil looks so happy and jealous at the same time, saying that it must be really nice for him. But suddenly, when they pass from a trash can, Jae-hyung throw the cookies without hesitation. Seeing that makes Jong-pil feel so shocked and can't believe what he just saw. How come he throw the cookies easily like that? But Jae-hyung just asked what's so wrong about that with such plain voice. Still don't understand Jae-hyung. Jong-pil keep mentioning how easily for Jae-hyung throw a gift from someone like that, especially since the one who gives it to him must be thinking so hard to give it to him. But Jae-hyung say that he don't like it and he didn't ask for it, so he threw it away. Jong-pil become angry, and it's not about whenever he likes it or not. He protest that she made it by herself, and she poured all of her efforts and her feeling while making that cookies. Jae-hyung don't understand and say that Jong-pil is way more sentimental than he thought. Once again he reply with a cold voice that he didn't wish for it, never beg for it, and also didn't like it. The cookies in the trash bin with such efforts or feeling are no matter to him. Suddenly he remembers his past when he is still so young, sitting while looking at small but pretty-looking cake in front of him. Hearing such harsh words from Jae-hyung makes Jong-pil quite taken aback. Then back with his usual smirk, Jae-hyung said that is the reason why he shouldn't like him too much either. Jong-pil getting angry once again, but this time for the other reason, he never liked Jae-hyung. Laughing, Jae-hyun tell him that he just have to act cute like what he did right now, but Jong-pil said that he never do that to a narcissistic and pervert bastards like him. They walk outside the classroom and Jong-pil think how come a person like Jae-hyung even exists in this world. He can't believe he suddenly threw a gift in the trash, he's such a bastard. Jae-hyung laugh again as he requests Jong Pil to stop glaring at him and get inside the car. When he about to open the door, suddenly Jae-hyung's phone vibrates. Someone is contacting and turns out it's his mother. She asks why Jae-hyung didn't answer to her phone these days. Jae-hyung stands there and looks at the phone for a few minutes, frozen. That makes Jong Pil, who already inside the car, wondering what is he doing, and he should get inside the car now. He then said that if he's not going inside the car, then he will go home. But suddenly Jae-hyung's head pops inside the car, and instead of a dinner, he asks Jong Pil for a drink. Hearing the sudden request makes Jong Pil wonder, and why suddenly he asked him to drink with him, but he agreed anyway. When they arrive, Jong Pil looks so shocked with the place Jae-hyung take him to. He only asked for him, but the place he took is so luxurious and he feel intimidated. Jong Pil sit in the middle of the sofa as he hug the pillow and wondering where he is right now. Everything around him seems to be sparkling and feels like out of the world he ever know. Then Jae-hyung call him from behind, making Jong Pil tilt his head. Jae-hyung said that he will take him into his room, so he must follow him, which Jong Pil can only nod while saying okay. As they walk around the house and Jong Pil keep looking around, he asks if Jae-hyung live in this big house all by himself. He know that Jae-hyung is rich, but he didn't know that he is way more beyond than rich when he see his house as luxurious as this. Jae-hyung said that he moved out from his parents' house and living on his own since this year. Originally, he was looking for an office hotel near the college, but he ended up getting this place instead. Thanks to certain someone, the preparations for the exhibition these days are tight, and he regretted not finding a house near the college as well. Then Jae-hyung said that he will bring something for him to drink, so he just need to sit on the sofa over there. Jong Pil keep looking around and think that his room is even bigger than his living room. The interior is also amazing. Then he suddenly noticed a large bed in the room, and he got so surprised when he see it. Now he start to wonder if it's the reason why he call him in there so he can do something fishy like back then. Jae-hyung come back with 2 big bottle and ask why is Jong Pil standing and not just sit in the sofa just like he asked. Jong Pil startled as he said that he was being really okay by standing. Jae-hyung say that the setup is a bit bland, so he think it will be good if they drink some wine for the time being. Now Jong Pil think that he is in trouble right now. He can't believe there are only 2 of them inside the house right now. Jong Pil tell himself that he need to be careful and get things straight. Then after they set the foods and drinks, Jong Pil said that he feel really sorry because he tore such precious painting. Jae-hyung feel happy that he think he did a good job taking him home since he can't never let this side of Jong Pil to be known outside. Jong Pil tried to defend himself, and he said that he never do it on purpose. He also said that things that happened the other day is quite strange since he is a male junior of him. While taking another sip of his drink, Jong Pil looks so drunk now. Hearing that makes Jae-hyung said that Jong Pil must really like it when he touch him. But Jong Pil immediately denies and said that it's not because he liked doing it with Jae-hyung. He did it because he committed a crime by ruining his painting. Jae-hyung just nodded happily and think that, so this is about him who feels good. He can't be straightforward when expressing this kind of thing to the point that he's being called K-Jong Pil by other people. He wonder why Jong Pil is so bad when it comes to this kind of thing, he wonder. Jong Pil wipe his lips, then sulk. After that, he put his head to his head. Jae-hyung sure that Jong Pil likes it, but somehow it's a bit disappointing for him. Jae-hyung asked Jong Pil to stop being like that and get up. He will take him to the bedroom. But just when Jae-hyung want to shake him up, suddenly Jong Pil said that he likes it when he touched him. That's why it's become difficult for him since when he keep alone. He keep thinking about it and even touch himself. Suddenly Jae-hyung grab his face with his both hand, forced Jong Pil to look at him. Then he asked if Jong Pil ever touch himself while imagining that he is the one who touching him and pleasing him, just like when they are inside the art room a while ago. He keep pressing for Jong Pil answer and wonder why his reaction is slow, and maybe that's because he is drunk this time. But the unexpected thing happened. Jong Pil touched Jae-hyung's hand slowly and put in on his cheek, saying that he agree with Jae-hyung. He becomes so cute and adorable. Jong Pil try to avert his gaze and claims that to be exact, rather than his act, he just remember the way he look at him so passionately. Jae-hyung didn't expect Jong Pil to say that to him and can just stay still. Then Jong Pil continue that he feels so weird as he say that Jae-hyung's hands are so cold and it makes him feel so good. Now he is rubbing his face on Jae-hyung's hand, Seeing this adorable act, Jae-hyung pinned Jong-pil into the sofa. As he fell down, he complained that Jae-hyung is such a crazy guy and he feel dizzy because he pushed him to the sofa all of a sudden like that. Suddenly, Jong-pil eyes widened as Jae-hyung called him with his full name with such emotions, Kim Jong-pil. Then he started to take off his tie and said that he will forbid him from drinking with someone else from now on. His face is blushing. They then kissing each other and now move into the bed. They then did it, but this time, with Jong-pil consent, and they are both enjoying themselves. As the night getting darker, their voices, breath and moans become greater. A few days has been passed. Jong-pil is sitting down while eating cereal while watching a drama, remote in his hand. As he eat and watching the dramas about family arguing, but they look happy and seems like ideal family. He keep remembering since they don't have a good relationship with his family, so he wanted to make a happy family like that. Just date a good person and then live normally in a small house, a pretty wife and 2 kids, one to look like him and the other will looks like his future wife. He suddenly remember about yesterday and stop munching his cereals. They are doing and expressing their desire so passionately in the bed. Jae-hyung hold his hand so tightly. They doing it with consent, and now when he realized it, Jong-il pull his hair and regret why did he do such a thing with a male on top of that. He never touch a girl, yet he's being touched by a male. He shouldn't have been drinking from the first place, and he must be crazy last night. He must be really crazy to do something like that with a man he don't even really know. He now wondering what should he do right now. Suddenly, someone is calling him from behind. It's Jae-hyung who just take a bath and ask him what is he doing right now while wiping his hair. He feels so shocked when he sees Jae-hyung, the person he should never meet from the first place, the source of all this mess. Jae-hyung looks so fresh and handsome as he wipe his face and ask if Jong-pil is watching K-drama right now. Jong-pil can't help but staring in awe. He just now realized how handsome he is, and for some reason, his heart is beating hard right now. But when he admiring Jae-hyung, he now complains that his taste to drama really sucks and he wonder why he watched that kind of drama. Hearing that makes him become upset, and how come he say that his taste sucks? In the last episode, the big family gathered and dined together, until suddenly they reconciled and then have children. It looked so fake to him seeing the family being too happy like that. It was too naive, but Jong-pil didn't agree with him and complained that he just don't know how harm and touching the scene is, and he dined together with his grown-up children and grandchildren. He don't understand why a kid like him don't understand, and that makes him dumbfounded. Jae-hyung then clit his head and start to walk away. He said that he can't believe it since he is such a sentimental person, so this is unlike him. Jong-pil more upset as he think that Jae-hyung is mocking him right now. Jae-hyung just smile and look at him with his template face, making Jong-pil feel more upset and yelling at him not to smile since it's really annoying for him. The car sound is heard as they are inside the car. Jae-hyung said that Jong-pil just only need to attend one evening class right now, and he just replied bluntly that he thinks so, wondering how come he know all his schedule. Then Jae-hyung said that he will take him home after the class ended. Jong-pil don't understand if that's necessary for him since his house is only 10 minutes from the college. Suddenly, the laptop is ringing. There is a notification. It's his messenger, but this isn't his account. Then he remembers that Lee Seon is the one using his laptop last time, so maybe he forgot to log out his account. Someone named Hyung pop up in the windows and calling Seon. Speaking of Lee Seon's personality, there is no way he would save anyone with a comfortable nickname. He then tried to click the message since he got curious about who he is. While Jong-pil opening the chats, Jae-hyung said that they are almost arrived so he will drop him off in front of the humanities department. But Jong-pil didn't reply to him, makes him call Jong-pil once again. Jong-pil expression become grim as he sees the chats. He can't believe that Lee Seon's still seeing in touch with that person since he already told him not to meet this person at all anymore. Jong-pil become frustrated, and he tried to call Lee Seon but he didn't pick up the call. Seeing the unfamiliar situation makes Jae-hyung wonder and ask what's wrong right with him, and he asks if something happened since he looks so panicked. But Jong-pil just sigh as he look at his phone. He said that it's nothing, and Jae-hyung no need to worry about that. They get out from the car, but Jae-hyung is still asking if something does really happening. With a sour look, Jong-pil said that it's okay. but he's just a bit sensitive when he think about Lee Seon's problem. Since both of them have been living together since they were little, there are many things that he felt sorry for him. But deep down, Jae-hyung doesn't even care what happened with Lee Seon since they are not that close. Jong-pil continues that, without him realizing it, it already become his problem now. The thing that bothered Jae-hyun is that Lee Seon is living together with him. He really need to think about that a lot. Suddenly they hear a vibrating sounds. It could be a phone or something, so Jong-pil asks if Jae-hyung also heard the same as him. Jong-pil asks if Jae-hyung get a call since he think it wasn't his phone. Jae-hyung noticed that finally. But Jae-hyung said that he don't have to answer the call, making Jong-pil feel a bit curious. Suddenly a loud voice from behind them complaining that Jae-hyung really didn't pick up the call on purpose, making their step stops. A clack of heels coming towards them slowly as she hold her phone in her hand, calling Jae-hyung with his full name in irritated tone. The girl finally show herself, a pretty and stylish girl, complaining why is it so hard to see him. Jae-hyung finally noticed that the girl calling him is Baek Hyeon-hee. He wonder how did she come and find his school even though he never tell her. But she crossed her arms and said that it's not like she is in a place where she can't come to. School is a public place. Jong-pil looks confused about their relationship and can only watch curiously. Baek Hyeon-hee said that Jae-hyung back, then tell her that he couldn't contact her, so his mother told her to come and let her know his college's name. Hearing the word mother makes Jong-pil more curious. Now he wonder who is she, and what is the relationship between both of them. Suddenly Baek Hyeon-hee scream, what kind of guy won't even tell his fiancé his school name and points, and him, hearing word fiancé makes Jong-pil flinched. He can't believe that Jae-hyung is already engaged. While Baek Hyeon-hee keep complaining and screaming in public, Jae-hyung turn into Jong-pil and ask him to go inside the class first, and he promised that he will contact him later. Jong-pil, who still don't understand the whole situation, can only agree while seeing how irritated Baek Hyeon-hee since Jae-hyung ignoring her. But the thing he know is, Jae-hyung is engaged to this girl since she keep calling her fiancé. This situation is really like in a drama. Jae-hyung tell Baek Hyeon-hee to shut up and get inside the car with him while Baek Hyeon-hee keeps screaming and complaining since she don't accept that Jae-hyung tell her to shut up. The car then drive away quickly, leaving the scene while Jong-pil just watch it in silence while keep repeating the word engagement. He stood in there, frozen and a bit shocked since Jae-hyung had a fiancé. Well, it can't be helped since they live in such different world. But Jong-pil snapped for the sudden realization. Why should he got shocked when he know that Jae-hyung is engaged with other person since Cha Jae-hyung and him not even that close and they are not in any relationship? Jong-pil try to convince himself that Jae-hyung is just his male junior and there is nothing more to it. All they do is just Jong-pil's way to pay his mistake since he broke Jae-hyung's painting only. But when he think about it once again, Cha Jae-hyung is an easy guy from the first place, so no wonder that he often have an affair. He just got caught up with him since he made a big mistake, that's all. But he wonder why do he start to feel this way towards Cha Jae-hyung, and even his heart start beating at when they are together now. All of this making him sounds like he has been in love with Jae-hyung, and just realize it now. At Cafe Lala, not far from their college, Baek Hyeon-hee start to open her mouth first and call Cha Jae-hyung with her stern voice. At first, she thought that he must be really busy since this is the beginning of the semester, so she thought it couldn't be helped if he can't contact her. While in front of her, Jae-hyung just sits still and didn't say a word towards her. She complains that at least he should send her a message or two since they are engaged. Why he didn't even come to the family gathering and mother was going to faint when she found out that he didn't come back then. Jae-hyung still keeps silent as if his mind is wandering elsewhere, but Baek Hyeon-hee don't give a think about that and continue asking him, why is he suddenly becoming like that? So she can't help but wondering if something has happened to him. Jae-hyung cut her off and call Hyeon-hee while looking at the strawberry cake in the table. He asked why she ordered that cake when she must really now that he don't like that kind of cake. Hyeon-hee taken aback and don't understand why suddenly he talk about cake like that. He wonder if she want to see him force himself to eat the cake that he don't enjoy. Then he continue that all of this happened because of the adults in their family, and now is she trying to check on him that forced to be with her and engaged with her. He just put up with it in the past since he don't have any other choice. Back then, he was trying to meet his father's expectations, so he smiled on the outside and accepted everything, even though it was annoying. But this time, he no longer wanted to do that anymore. He remembered that someone told that his laugh is annoying, so he guessed that his fake smile was obvious in front of him. Hearing that makes Hye-on-hee become silent, as Jae-hyung continued that he should be honest with her now. He said to Baek Hye-on-hee that he didn't like her, and he don't want to accept her one-sided feelings anymore. He tell her that from today their fake relationship is over. It should end now. Jae-hyung stand up from his seat, telling Hye-on-hee to not contact him from now on, and he will be leaving the cafe right now. Hye-on-hee try to stop Jae-hyung since she find that he becomes so absurd now. Still in her shock state, she asks if Jae-hyung is currently dating someone else right now, and she wonder if that's why he suddenly decided to break up with her after all this time. But Jae-hyung just smiled and said vaguely that he might be dating someone else right now. He asked Hye-on-hee to tell the adults that they are breaking off this engagement because he cheated on her. He said that he will tell the parents the same thing, so she no need to worry, making Hye-on-hee become more upset and calling him crazy. She can't hide her emotion anymore and cursing here and there. In the car, Jae-hyung sit for a while alone while exhale. He remember how angry Hye-on-hee was as she said that she had been chasing after him for years, so he couldn't do this to her, and she hoped he went through the same thing as her in the future. Jae-hyung can't believe that she will make a fuss on the street like that, and even caught by security. Now he's pretty sure that his father will call him soon, so it will be going so tiring for him. He look at his phone and search through his contact, and his hands stop at Kim Jong-pil. He wonder what Jong-pil is doing right now. He then press call and waiting for Jong-pil to answer him, but no matter how long he wait, Jong-pil didn't pick up the call. He sigh as he said that he really missed Jong-pil right now. Lee Se-on opened the room and called for Kim Jong-pil. When he look into Jong-pil's room, he see that Jong-pil is sitting alone in the dark room, looking so gloomy while covering himself with blanket. Lee Se-on called Jong-pil once again, but he didn't answer him. He then click on the lamp switch as he come closer to Jong-pil. He asked Jong-pil to come out from his room and eat with him, but Jong-pil said to turn the lamp off again. Lee Se-on don't understand Jong-pil at all, especially since he have to go to class too, but stubborn Jong-pil asked for him to turn off the light and ask Lee Se-on to get out from his room now. Lee Se-on start to get concerned and wonder what was happening to him, and he try to be nice, asking if he want to talk with him. But Jong-pil being a shitty brat since he throw a box of tissue to Lee Se-on's face when he being nice to him. Then Jong-pil yelled to him and blame Lee Se-on. He said that all of that because Lee Se-on keep chasing after men this whole time, so it affect him. Now he start to feeling the love towards men, just like him. Lee Se-on become dumbfounded with Jong-pil confession while holding the tissue box in his hands. Lee Se-on protest as he said not to take it out on him. He never ask him to like a man just like he do. Hearing that makes Jong-pil become silent suddenly. Lee Se-on sit beside him and start stroking his hair slowly. Lee Se-on sit beside him while caressing his hair, asking him what's wrong and how many days have he been doing useless thing like this. Jong-pil suddenly remembered the chat Lee Se-on got on his laptop and nagging that Lee Se-on is still keep in touch with that certain person these days, and he feel angry about that. Don't understand what he mean. Lee Se-on asking who Jong-pil referred to. Jong-pil said that it was that Hyung who followed him back then because he liked Lee Se-on. He wonder if Lee Se-on still liking him, and that makes Lee Se-on quite taken aback with such question. But Lee Se-on just simply answer with yes, and that makes Jong-pil stand up from his seat and complain that are Lee Se-on being serious right now since he is a man, and at that time he do something that he shouldn't do. He remember back then, Jong-pil noticed Lee Se-on and asked him what did he do over there, and just standing in a daze. Jong-pil get closer to Lee Se-on as he tried to shake his shoulder. It turns out that Lee Se-on is watching his ex-boyfriend is doing sexual things with several people in their house. Lee Se-on can only see from the front door and don't have courage to step in. He wonder why such thing happen, when Jong-pil see that he had come so shocked and how come those thing happen in front of his eyes. Something that's so out of ordinary that he think only happens in porn film. Jong-pil realized that one of them is a Hyung that Lee Se-on is close to, And they might be in a relationship now, and that makes Jongpil frozen. Lee Seon didn't answer and just stand there in silence. His face is full of shock as the colors start to leave his face. Back to the present, Jongpil think that he already been through a lot. But why do he like such unusual person? He never tell him to like man, even though he also a man. But at least he need to pick his partner properly and never let his heart getting taken advantage of. Jongpil clench his fist, and he must have realized it while living in that house with him. Back then, when they lived together, they often watch Jongpil parents argue each day and think that even a normal family can change in an instant. Finding the right person isn't enough to have a good family, but a man is beyond the question. He wonder if he do really need to make a choice that will make him unhappy, he wonder. But Lee Seon just chill while saying that Jongpil is so frustrating, making Jongpil shock and don't understand how can Lee Seon being so chill like that. Then he continue that basically Jongpil are saying that even if he don't even fall within the normal range he is talking about, that will make him unhappy for sure. Since he think that is nonsense, he like him, and that's about it. No need to think too much since he is happy right now. Hearing that makes Jongpil is the one who got taken aback now. That's all he needs, so he don't understand why Jongpil makes things complicated from the first place. Lee Seon then asked Jongpil to stop talking nonsense, and now he order him to tell him exactly why he is doing such useless thing like this since he already get enough of him. Hearing that makes Jongpil slump, as he said that actually he already had sex with his junior after drinking with him, and now he had a fiancée. Lee Seon didn't believe what he just heard, and this is way beyond his imagination. Jongpil said that he think he might like that guy, Lee Seon becoming dizzy after hearing all that confession. Jongpil continues that now he have a dream having a harmonious family member consist a pretty wife and 2 kids. This also makes Lee Seon way more dizzy and don't understand Jongpil. Lee Seon can't believe what he was talking about and thinking who is that bastard, and he really want to know his very name now. But Jongpil think that he might create a mistake, while Lee Seon keep urging him to spill his name, and he want the detailed information.